Good evening, everyone. I'm Carmine Gemei. Today was the first performance at CNFR. People packing the Casper Event Center to see the best college rodeo stars in the country. But before they proved their ability, I had to prove my ability. Last year, many of you know I rode a horse named Shulkie, and saying that I rode it is a compliment. I was in reverse and neutral the whole time. I was about as much of a cowboy as Woody from Toy Story. Not a good first impression to the wonderful people of Wyoming. So a year later, I literally and figuratively got back on the horse, and here was the result. I've spent a year in Wyoming. I've been to the Beacon where the cowboys go sneaking. I've been to the Cowboy Bar up in Jackson. I caught my first fish. I shot a gun for the first time, and now I'm ready to ride my new buddy Finn here. Dwayne Gilbert is letting us borrow a beautiful horse here. Last year I was very timid. This year I would like to say that I'm an adopted son of the West, thankfully to so many people in Casper and around the state. I'm almost embarrassed at how proud I am about riding that horse at a light walk. But enough horsing around. Let's get to the real cowboys and cowgirls. The first night performance at CNFR starting all week at 7 o'clock. And it began with the bareback riders. Here's Chance Ames from Big Piney and Sheridan College. And you see his horse Sweet Child turn the wrong way at the chute. That earned Chance a re-ride, but he did get a score of 73. Then Chance took a chance by electing to take the re-ride instead of sticking with a decent score, and boy did that pay off. Chance scores 81.5 points on his re-ride to not only finish first in the go, but he's now first in the entire country. And you think he's pumped up about that? Here's the Big Piney native on his big decision of a re-ride.
I was sitting there debating in my mind whether I should or not, and then kind of that angel on my shoulder said, "You came here to win, you take it." It's kind of like walking into the house at this point. It feels a lot better than it has the last 2 years. Kind of get the butterflies, and I don't get that as bad this year.
What a great attitude there from Chance. Now let's take one last chance in the Saddle Bronx. This is Chance Masters from Fort Scott Community College in Kansas. He rides Little Sister for 72 points, proving he's the big brother. That put him second in the go behind one of our own Casper College Cowboys. It's Lane Shulkie riding Lou Valley. Lane was the Central Rocky Mountain Region Saddle Bronc champ and the rookie champ at Cheyenne Frontier Days. And you see why right there, 73.5 points for Lane, and the T-Birds win the go. Afterwards, I asked him about the roar from his hometown crowd.
Oh, it's awesome. Seems like every time they hear a Casper name or something, it gets pretty loud in here. It's pretty fun. I like that a lot. It's pretty neat being hometown college, so that's pretty fun. Hopefully we can impress them.
And in the breakaway roping, we had a great performance from an Eastern Wyoming cowgirl. Here's JC Thompson with a time of 3.2 seconds. She finished second in the go, and the Wyoming crowd loves that. As of this afternoon, her Eastern Wyoming women were in 15th place out of 31 teams. First in the go was this McNeese State superstar, Mia Manzanares, with a time of 2.2 seconds. Remember at last year's CNFR, Mia won the breakaway roping, won the goat time, and won the all-around cowgirl. Plus, Mia beat out teams of 4 women by herself for the team championship. So I asked her how she stays hungry after one of the best CNFR performances of all time.
There's a book called Mind Gem that I really like to read, and we highlight and we read it again and again, and that has helped so much, and it's helped get me mentally prepared again and not try to prove anything, but know that I've already done it, and I just need to do it again. These are the best girls in the game, and I'm blessed to be able to compete against them.
And here's our women's team standings before tonight's performances. The College of Southern Idaho is in first place. Then Tarleton State second. Tied for third is the University of Wyoming with Northwest Oklahoma State. Remember, the UW women finished second just 2 years ago. Fifth place, Arkansas Monticello. And for the men, last year's runner-up, Tarleton State, is in first place. So their men and women are top 2 in the country. Then just 10 points back of them is two-time defending CNFR champs Panhandle State from Oklahoma. Clarendon College, Hill College, tied for third, and the University of Wyoming Cowboys are fifth. So guys, 2 Polk teams in the top 5 in the country, and we'll have those updated standings as of tonight's performances in tomorrow's shows.
All right, well, I think Sloan and I are both very proud of your riding horse abilities this year.
Thank you, and thank you for the help filming that stuff. It was
of course.
great.
All right, we'll be right back after the break.